Hier ist der Abraham und ich mache dieses Mal eine Fraktionsmission, weil ich nämlich gerade hier in der Nähe bin. Und ich bin der Meinung, das war United Colonies. Registriere dich für die Vanguard. Ich hoffe, dass ich das jetzt richtig gemacht habe. Ja, genau, das war perfekt. Heißt also übersetzt, da hinten muss ich hin. Wie ihr vielleicht mitbekommen habt, ist es eigentlich egal. Könnte ich ja für alle Fraktionen sozusagen qualifizieren. Es wird höchstens lustig. Aber es schließt sich nichts aus.
Yeah, the way you handle things, not bad, not bad.
So, und jetzt ist es über uns. Und da kommen wir jetzt ganz easy peasy hin. Jetzt ist es wieder unter uns. Oh, ich bin manchmal nicht verzweifelt. So, also. Das hat er doch eben gerade über uns angezeigt. Naja. So, dann wollen wir mal. So, Bewerberin Ronan. Aktuelles Kopfgeld 0. Um dich für die Prüfung anzumelden, wähle bitte die Beitrittsvereinbarung. Hinweis: Zuvor muss jegliches ausstehendes UC Kopf bezahlt werden. Ja, billig. Ich habe alles bezahlt. So, ich, Ronan, stimme zu. Es geht natürlich weiter, ne? Da kann ich noch weiter durchgehen. Okay. Durch Beitritt zu United Colonies Vanguard erklären sie sich einverstanden, Pflichten für die besiedelten Kolonien zu übernehmen, die sie und ihr Schiff in ernste Gefahr bringen und sogar zum Tod führen können. Na, was für ein Ding. Im Gegenzug entlohnt die United Colonies Vanguard alle Captains ihrer Erfahrung und dem Anspruch der Aufgabe entsprechend. Also, alle Bewerberinnen müssen einen simulierten Kampfflug einen simulierten Befriedigung abschließen. Okay. Eine Promotion erfolgreich bewältigen. Wird also beides erfüllt, erklärt sich die United Colonies Vanguard bereit, den Auftrag auf Bürgerrechte zu unterstützen. Sie garantiert die Gewährung der Bürgerrechte, sobald lange genug gedient wurde oder Auszeichnungen erworben wurden. Stimmen Sie den obigen Vereinbarern zu oder wünschen Sie, der United beizutreten? Ja, ich will. So. Und jetzt soll ich sozusagen in die Prüfungshalle und den Orientierungsraum. Na, los geht's. Das ist ja mega nice. The End of Earth, genau. Die Geschichte haben wir auch gehört. Ne? Die Erde ist ja nun hin.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2150, United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
Ah, okay.
Can't imagine living through all that. With the world there.
You here to enlist? Don't worry, none of this job is on you.
Okay.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Maroon, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
Finally, the UC deigns to acknowledge the Free Star Collective. Really big of them.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Maroon first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Maroon was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Free Star Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Free Star Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day. Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Free Star, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Free Star Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Free Star colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Narion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
This history is really starting to piss me off. All of it's spun so much, it's basically lies.
Was soll ich sagen? Es ist Propaganda. Perfekte Propaganda. Nice. Terror of Londinian.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Obwohl, die haben wir doch gesehen. Also, ne, ich sage mal nur, bitte, die Story, ne, erinnert so ein bisschen an Alien. Also an die Xenomorphen.
Said Terramorphs can control people's minds. But that can't be true.
I really hope this is just a phase.
Aber naja, ich bin mal gespannt.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
Well, they got this right at least. The armistice was a necessary move to make sure the next war doesn't wipe us out for good.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies. wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Nice aus.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Gleich habe ich es geschafft. So, einen Anzug kann ich dann mal tragen. Und jetzt geht's ab in den Simulator. Also, erstmal ordentlich Propaganda reinpfeifen. Wird man dann so ein bisschen so, yeah, wir sind die Besten, wir machen Krieg und hast du nicht gesehen und haha, wir befrieden alles. Und jetzt,
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the...
So this is how the UC trains their pilots. Interesting.
wurde beim Diebstahl erwischt.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready.
Ich wurde beim Diebstahl erwischt. Ich habe eine Kiste gesehen. Ich bin zu verwöhnt, Kisten zu plündern. Okay, was für ein Schiff fliege ich in dieser Simulation?
The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard destroyer model. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside.
Das Fliegen ist nicht mein Fachgebiet. Schreib doch einfach Bestand. Kannst du mir was über die Prüfung sagen?
Of course. You'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC science staff, right here in Mast. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that, and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased. But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
Okay.
Just head in whenever you're ready.
Ich werde jetzt keine blöden Fragen stellen. Nein, und ich werde jetzt auch nicht mehr plündern. Die sehen mich. Map.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Ist ja. So.
Targets active.
Schilde noch mal ein bisschen erhöhen.
New targets active.
Wow. Meine Schilde sind da noch eigentlich nicht so groß. Oh, aktuell der Lauf wird fortgesetzt. Ja, warum bieten Sie mir denn an, dass ich jetzt rausgehen
Resuming
kann?
the examination.
New targets active.
Optional, speichere deine Punktzahl durch Speichern. So für den Fall, dass ich versage. drücke 0, um dein Schiff zu reparieren. Oder O.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Ja, ich bin aktuell Neustand. Okay. Oh.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Boah. Oh. 0.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
So, also ich kann euch mal an dieser Stelle erstmal beruhigen. Ihr könnt jetzt hier an diesem Terminal jederzeit die Simulation zurücksetzen. Ich zeige euch ganz kurz, wie das geht. Ihr drückt die Taste E und dann könnt ihr die aktuelle Stufe neu starten. Jetzt erkläre ich euch aber auch, was das eigentliche Thema hierbei ist. Also, ihr müsst 3 Runden schaffen. Die habe ich geschafft. Ich habe sogar Runde 4 geschafft. So, und damit geht es dann los. Wenn jede Runde, die ihr schafft, bekommt ihr mehr Credits als Gehalt. Und zwar mit Stufe 4 bekommt ihr schon mal 8000 Credits, mit Stufe 5 10.000 Credits. Stufe 5 habe ich noch nicht geschafft. Und mit Stufe 6, also die letzte Stufe, die es überhaupt gibt, satte 20.000 Credits. Ich gebe jetzt erstmal mit 8.000 Credits zufrieden, weil Standard sind ja 2.000, die ich hier kriegen kann. Und mit Abschluss dieser Mission erhalte ich sogar nochmal 4.800. Also das einmal als Info. Simulator verlassen.
Shut down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Anders wiederum gesagt, wenn ihr jetzt ein paar Erfahrungen mehr gesammelt habt, könnt ihr jederzeit wieder hier in diesen Simulator gehen und eure Erfahrungen sozusagen nochmal steigern und ein höheres Gehalt aushandeln. Das nochmal so kurz als kleine Info.
time I get near mast, I think they're gonna arrest me. There's a code there. Get him, boys.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
So, nein, ich stelle mich gleich dieser hier. Ich bin fertig mit der Pilotenprüfung und Sie haben gemeint, ich solle hierher zurückkommen.
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Ich bin bereit.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
I wonder how good I'd score. Nothing like a little friendly competition.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
Wow, just 10 long years of your life, then you can live under the jackboot of the UC for the rest of your life. Joy.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Lash yourself to the UC for a handful of credits. Not a choice one can make lightly.
I couldn't agree more, friend. But it's also not a choice we force anyone to make either. We only want people who are willing to commit. Are you ready for that?
Ich bin bereit.
Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
Na ja, ich schwöre.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Na dann mal los.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
So, und damit haben wir diese Mission abgeschlossen und wir werden auch gleich die nächste abschließen, nämlich Routinearbeit, und dann sind wir ein Fraktionsmitglied. Und ich sage erstmal wieder vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen, have fun, euer Abo, bis demnächst wieder hier auf meinem Kanal. Achso, ich gucke mal kurz rein ins Log, weil das ist nämlich entscheidend. So, Routinearbeit, so, und da sind wir, das ist die UC, das ist unser Logo. Also, ciao.